ready to run. Racing, Lovely Rita, just a fair break. Make Time goes straight to the lead from Lord to Air. Lovely Rita trying to push up through, and so is Saved by Love getting handy enough around the outside here, making good ground too was Nippo. Could be strong from there as well. Getting back in the piece here is Sonic Attack as they swing up to the corner with Thrilling Galaxy and Simply Sam in the straight. Make Time taken on here by Lovely Rita. Lovely Rita home from Made Time. Nippo third. Sonic Attack got to fourth, and Lord to Air weakened on its run. Further back in the race then we had Simply Sam, Saved by Love, and Thrilling Galaxy. And racing, Powder Jack was a bit slow, looks all good, gets out quite nicely, jumping well, Cyclone Lucy McJam between them, Stylish Fancy pushing through there on formation. Round the outside of those then we've got Let's Go Sprite, Powder Jack and Diva Pose, they're all back as they come up towards the corner, looks all good, rounded up here by Cyclone Lucy. McJam down the outside, Cyclone Lucy holds again, beats McJam. Tight for third, looks all good, and Powder Jack was flying. Diva Pose next in, then formation, Stylish Fancy and Let's Go Sprite. Racing, Electric Impulse, a fair break with Jelly Gem. Electric Impulse is heading for the lead, hard to stop. Shadow Nerf going with it and coming up and around the outside. Embrace Me to make things interesting as well. April's My Mum presses around the outside, then Golfing Buddy. Wee bit closer into Opawa Paul and dropping off them here. Opawa Liana and now Jelly Gem's at the back. Electric Impulse cruising in front, out by 4 lengths here on Embrace Me. Another 4 back then to Opawa Paul, followed around by Shadow Nerf. Beside that was Golfing Buddy. The inside there for Opawa Liana. April's Me Mum is tiring on its run. Electric Impulse easily here. Embrace Me held second, Opawa Paul third for a steal 1-3. That'd be followed across then by Chateau Nerf. Behind them Opawa Liana, further back to April's Me Mum, Golfing Buddy, and unfortunately Jelly Gem a distant last. Racing, Hello Star, just a fair breakout wide. Warringer Star shows up early going forward. Now we've got up high and getting a nice and handy too here would have been Sandor Clegane. Around the outside there, Unileven gets into the clear, then Woburn Abbey. Hello Star can't do it from there, then Warringer Star and Dipsy Lala up to the corner. Up high's in front here. Sandor Clegane the inside and out wide of Unileven. Up high is in from possibly Sandor Clegane from Unileven, and rushing at them was Woburn Abbey, Hello Star. Dipsy Lala and Warringer Star at the back. Racing, American Warrior jumped fairly well, Fantastic Lucy best away though, and Thunderation out fast too, and My Girl Chloe out wide now. American Warrior tries to punch through between them. Getting a run through the inside there was Effective Power. In trouble there was Zipping Steve. Vegas Burst as well, and Belcroft Banker was bashed to the back. In front, Fantastic Lucy. American Warrior over the top. American Warrior from Fantastic Lucy. In for third there was My Girl Chloe. Margin back the others, and most of them are in trouble. Thunderation, Effective Power. Further back then to Belcroft Banker. Vegas Burst, Zipping Steve, they were in big trouble. Set now. Racing Opawa Kuru out nicely, and Gold Class goes hard. Miss Velisets thereabouts early too, and Multicam Ranger right round the outside too. Opawa Kuru settles back fourth now, the inside of our Sambo. Followed around there by Thrilling Riot. Then Zimmer Frame, and at the back here is Jesse Pinkman, Gold Class in front. A length away there, Miss Velicet. Round the outside, Multicam Ranger, Opawa Kuru marking time in behind them. Then our Sambo, they've cut away on the other three. The 8, the 9, the 2, they can't be in it. Gold Class on the turn. Going nicely here. Miss Velicet trying hard. Here's Opawa Kuru late. Gold Class scores. Opawa Kuru gets up for second. Miss Velicet is third. Then our Sambo, Multicam Ranger just died on its run. And the other three in another division. Thrilling Riot. Next to last, Zimmer Frame and Jesse Pinkman. Racing. February missed the start today. Our Heisenberg out reasonably well. Brittany Star burns to the lead out wide on the track here. We've got Speedlord going forward. February trying to boot through, and Speedlord goes back. Our Heisenberg still there, the inside, running third at the moment. Then Allegro Class behind that. Then we've got TK Yepper with work to do, and Idle G in the straight. Brittany Star runs wide, charging the inside. Our Heisenberg might have got up. Our Heisenberg possibly there on Brittany Star, and February had a checkered run. Then we had Allegro Class and TK Yepper. Further back in the race then to Speedlord. Idle G didn't have it in the call, and Lady Rose. Set. Racing. Fantastic sit on your fair break with Jojo out wider on the track. Shirella going forward, also trying to punch up there. Committo around that first bend. Fantastic Sid gets the run through the inside there. On Shirella, Committo out wider. Three links back, Untraceable works into the race. Then Jojo. Further back then to Zipping Lincoln. Spud Missile at the back, not today. Fantastic Sid's got onto the lure here by a couple. Committo closes it down. A couple back then Shirella. Behind that to Untraceable. Further back on the race then to Jojo. Zipping Lincoln. Spud Missile. Right over the top. Committo up to score. Tight second and third. Shirella came at Fantastic Sid late. Further back to Untraceable. Jojo. Last pair in here. Zipping Lincoln. Spud Missile winning. Streak comes to an end today. Racing Opawa Harry, just a fair break the inside. Fantastic Ava trying to cut across them. Kitty Shiraz goes hard early as well. Now Opawa Harry pumps up the inside. Then we've got Golden Ivy moving away from the rail. Cookie Monster gets underneath that. Followed through there by Idle Leanne. Cool Marlow copped a check. And Corborn Wales shuffle to the rear. Fantastic Ava in front. Opawa Harry a length and a half. 2 links back now. 3 links away then to Kitty Shiraz. Next around was Idle Leanne, followed by Golden Ivy. Further back then to Cookie Monster. Last pair here, Cool Marlow and Corborn Wales in the straight. Fantastic Ava's going to hold and see it through here. From Kitty Shiraz diving to second, and into third Idle Leanne, I think, off Opawa Harry, who weakened probably fourth in the end. Followed back there by Golden Ivy. Cookie Monster back behind that with Cool Marlow and Corborn Wales. Racing My Tensile out pretty well with Opawa Shackley and Global Conquest out wide, but Thrilling Boris will accelerate to the lead round the first bend, and following it through is Prophecy. Thrilling Boris by 4 and hard to cut down. Prophecy goes to second, Opawa Shackley third, then My Tensile. Back behind that then to Global Conquest. Further back in the race we've got Majestic Action and Corborn Brick. Thrilling Boris is away by 8 here. Giving chase as best it can as Opawa Shackley, then My Tensile the inside there for Prophecy and Global Conquest. Thrilling Boris wins the Waterloo Cup and bolts home from Opawa Shackley, My Tensile. Next to go by Global Conquest or Majestic Action, Corborn Brick, and back with them was Prophecy. Racing, Nangar Gem stepped pretty cleanly out wide, closer in Ginger Mare, Fortis Flyer into their work as well, and Opawa Merc's punching up the middle. Nangar Gem got to the lead, Opawa Merc on its tail. Couple of links away then to Fortis Flyer, and Scott the Looks out wider on the track is followed through there by Mr. Mumble's Podium Bonus. Back in the field here to Ginger Mare and M. Holland at the back across the top, Nangar Gem. Opawa Merc the outside, they've come clear about 7 links on the others coming around the corner. Fortis Flyer, Mr. Mumble's Podium Bonus, down they come. Nangar Gem holding from Opawa Merc, and fourth for Schofield. Into third there would have been Mr. Mumbles. Then we had Podium Bonus followed through there by Fortis Flyer, and M. Holland picked up a couple of spots at the expense of Scott the Looks and Ginger Mare. Racing, G Thunder stood there and lost 3 links, and getting out nicely there, Allegro last the lead. Trying to go with it was Percentage Girl, handy enough, and pushing up around the outside there. Scott tied up, through on the inside, getting a run through was Kitten Caboodle. Then we got G Thunder. Just ahead of that was Ikali, getting around the outside. Last two here are Rockin' Fancy and Pat Not Plaid. Kicking hard, Allegro Lash. She'll get her win today here at Manukau. Second, third and fourth is tight. We've got Scott tied up, Kitten Caboodle, and also G Thunder in that lineup as well. Behind them then we had Percentage Girl, Ikali, Rockin' Fancy, Pat Not Plaid.